What's up, everyone? All right, so here we are, Monday morning, back in my office. San Francisco is great, but nice to be home. Up $6,512, a solid green day. That's exactly what I needed. After 3 consecutive red days, and I did a little driving with Ross video over the weekend, talking about how it feels to have 3 consecutive red days, what the goal has to be for, breaking that red streak, and follow the rules today. Traded the best, left the rest. RHE, it was up 159% pre-market, made $4,400 on it or something like that. Really solid trading. And then ARCI, right off the watch list, boom, another 2,000 bucks on that. So it all came together today, stayed focused. That's the name of the game. I'm gonna try to do it again tomorrow. And these lucky rabbit ears are bringing me some good trading. So I'm gonna wear them until my next red day. All right, so I will see you guys first thing tomorrow morning. As usual, any questions, any comments, leave them below. I'll come back through and answer them later this afternoon. All right, see you guys later. All right, everyone. So we're going to do midday market recap here, go over the trades from this morning. I'm going to finish the day up $6,512.94, which is awesome. A really solid green day. I mean, that's what it's all about. So the last 3 days were small red days, and having 3 red days in a row, certainly not what I strive to do. But what's important is to keep those red days as small as possible. So one good day like this puts me not just out of the hole, but back into the green. And so, that's exactly what happened here. RHE, straight off the gap scanner, straight off the watch list, was up 159% pre-market on over 1 million shares of volume. Made $4,100 on that one. ARCI, also right off the watch list and the gap scanner, made $2,300 on that one. Not quite as much, but only 2 stocks I traded today. 2 green trades, so I'm going to be really happy with that. So let's look at RHE first. This one, it's kind of interesting because pre-market, you can see it was already moving up quite a bit, and it had a pre-market high of $3, exactly $3, which, it means it was pretty extended. By the time the bell was ringing, it was already up 159%. I mean, it was extended. So the bell rings, and on this one, I pretty much just went into scalp mode and started doing scalp trades. So my first trade here, 9,000 shares at 90 and 93 for the break of $3. The bell rings and it opened at 94. It dips down to 287, and as it started to surge back up, that's where I punched the button. Boom, boom, boom. I'm in it, and then it rips through. 3 hits 316. I sold half of my order. 320, I sold another half of what I was still holding. 319, I sold another half of what I was still holding. So half of 9,000 is 4,500. Half of 4,500 is 2,250. Half of 2,250 is 1,125. So just pressing my hotkey, Control X, Control X, Control X. It pulls back for 1 second here, and then it surges back up. Again, it hits a high of 41. It pulls back. It surges up. I went ahead and pressed the buy button at 27 and 30. Selling at, I sold at 21 and 20. So I actually lost a little bit on that trade. That was right in here. It hit a high of 50 and then it pulled back. So I was like, all right, well, if it doesn't work right away, just keep the losses tight. Got back in at 40, 41 and 42. Sold at 49 half. Sold a quarter at 49. Bought again at 43. Bought at 46. Sold at 49. We kept having resistance at the $0.50. Sold then at 59. It finally broke through the $0.50. And then I added at 69 and 71. Selling at 68 and 70. Break-even trade there. Getting back in at 70 and 73 and 75. Selling at 79, 82, 80. It's about $500 of profit there. Back in at 75. This was a good one. 75, 73, 78. And selling in the 90s. So that was that final squeeze here up to 94. And that put me up $4,144 on RHE. So no doubt, I took a bunch of trades on it, and I was green on the majority of them. I had 2 trades that were kind of break even or small red trades. Control X is sell the bid. Actually, Control X is the bid. Control K is to sell the ask. And I was selling both the bid and the ask kind of interchangeably. I was trying to sell the ask, and this had a lot of volume. It has 12 million shares of volume right now. So for the most part, I was getting filled on the ask okay, but I was selling both sides. Let's see, the number of shares traded. I can go here to, I think, buy shares, and that'll show me the total number of shares I bought. Let's see. So I bought 54,000 shares total across, like, I don't know, 5 trades of 10,000 shares, or maybe 6 trades of 9,000 shares. And I had 1 trade of 10,000 shares total on ARCI. So that's the number of shares I bought total, 64,000 today. So, I mean, again, it's not one 50,000 share order. It was 6 separate trades or so, whatever we just looked at, 5 or 6 separate trades of 6,000 to 9,000 shares. 9,000 shares was the biggest size that I took on RHE. And then, I was watching it on this 5-minute pullback to see if we would get another opportunity, but we did not get another opportunity. It just ended up failing. So those of you guys on YouTube asking where's a good place to start trading, I'll talk about that during our workshop this coming Thursday. So Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to host a free workshop, Day Trading 101. It's actually class 3, but for you guys, we'll quickly brush over classes 1 and 2. So go ahead and register. Those of you guys who are in the starter or the pro, remember that Day Trading 101 is a prerequisite for those. So if you've already, if you're already in the starter or the pro, don't worry about it. You're already ahead of it. All right, so that was RHE, and again, this was right off our gap scanner pre-market, so was on the watch list at 9:15 a.m. Before the bell even rang, I was calling this one out as being one that we wanted to keep an eye on. Right here was the top of the scan. ARCI was down here, and I honestly wasn't sure about it. It was a stock with news and a recent reverse split gapping up about 15%. The bell rings and it pops up to 420. It then pulls back, as you can see here. So it popped up, it pulled back. It then comes back up to 425 and then pulls back. And right in here, I was watching it. I had the level 2 up and I saw some volume starting to come in at 20. And so when I saw that, I was like, okay, this thing looks like it's gonna go. So I went ahead and jumped in at 24 and 25 and 26, just as it was breaking out over new highs. And that was right when it ended up hitting the high day momentum scanner. Let's see, right here. I guess it ended up hitting the scanner at 427 right here. So then it squeezed up to 450. I added at 446. It gets halted at 450. It resumes. It pulls back for a second. I added at 470. It squeezes up to a high of 496. And I sold almost all my position at 480, and then I sold the rest at 450, and then it dropped down here. So this ended up giving back the move. Kind of disappointing, not that much different from RHE, which gave back the move. So, we're not seeing really sustained momentum, but 2 good opportunities, capitalized on them, $6,500 of profit, great day, and the goal will just be to continue to have some more green days like this as the week goes on. All right, so that's about it for me. A short recap. Not a lot to cover, only traded 2 stocks, but another green day. So I'll be back at it first thing tomorrow morning, right around 9:15 for pre-market analysis, and I will see you guys then. All right, bye everyone. If you're still watching, you must have really enjoyed that video. So why not subscribe and get email alerts anytime I upload new content? Remember, when you subscribe, you become a member of the Warrior Trading family.